on Saturday. You know, you see what happened, but it's okay. Wins and losses is what makes us bosses. You know, we did everything right in training camp, no excuses. I just don't know how Ryan did everything wrong and won, but like I said, no excuses. All glory be to Allah. But something crazy, though, is I was on the prayer mat today, and Allah was just telling me he was going to test positive for his drug test. Keeps going in my brain, and I'm like, no excuses. I mean, everything happens for a reason. And he keeps saying he's going to test positive for his drug test. He's going to test positive for his drug test. Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Scooter, that's who. Ryan Garcia says he had tainted supplements, and he's saying that there's some crazy connection to Devin Haney. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Buckle up. So Ryan Garcia, definitely at this point, no stranger to controversy. Now we have another situation. Ryan Garcia is now coming out with the information as far as who he believes gave him tainted supplements that had ostarine in it. Now, I know right off the bat, some of you beta males are emotional, which you've already made up your mind what's true and what's false. I haven't even told you specifically what Ryan Garcia has said, and you already have your mind made up. So listen to the full video and then make up your mind and determine what you feel and if it's plausible. So many people in boxing, they jump the gun, if you will, and they say, oh no, he's lying, that's cap, and you ain't even heard what the person had to say. So to me, you can't really judge people who don't even want to hear the argument and they think they know everything offhand. So Ryan Garcia, he's now said a strength and conditioning coach by the name of Scooter. He's worked with guys like LL Cool J, Danny Jacobs, Clarissa Shields. He's saying that the supplements that he received from him are the supplements that caused him to flag with the ostarine. In a tweet, he says, so Scooter is the one that gave me supplements that were tainted. Was the guy who is the strength and conditioner or strength and conditioning coach or trainer for Zab Judah. And he knew he was helping me lose weight the last day. And that's how all of a sudden he knew, or they knew, I was going to test positive. So sick and sad. End quote. And Ryan said this yesterday. I told you on my last video, if enough people requested this follow-up video, that I would make it. So he's coming out and like naming names now, which previously he hadn't really done. He also kept the same energy when he was on pretty much a 4-way interview, including Bill Haney on the panel. And he said, Scooter, he said, I don't know what he gave me, but he gave me something. So he's pointing the finger at Scooter, saying that this was a positive test due to him. Now, here's the thing. Ryan Garcia says a lot of stuff. In this video, I'm not going to pick a side because I don't know who did what. This is not my battle. Ryan's already been punished for it. All I know is I didn't cheat. I didn't provide nobody any tainted supplements. This is not my deal. But I want to talk about something that is interesting. So Ryan is saying that there's a connection between Scooter and Zab Judah. He's saying Zab Judah was basically one of the guys who had a great career in New York and put Scooter on the map. And that's how he started getting like LL Cool J's and some of the other people. So the interesting thing there is Zab Judah, Super Judah, is Devin Haney's godson. That's Devin Haney's godson. So I will confirm this element. We all know that Ryan was struggling to make the weight. Devin Haney was saying he looked heavy. BOXINGEGO said he looked heavy. And Devin Haney even made, Bill Haney and Devin Haney made a bet at the final press conference for Fight Week, right? And they decided to bet Ryan Garcia, they initially said it was going to be like 500K per pound, but when he actually missed by 3.2 pounds, I guess they chose a different amount. But whatever. But at the press conference, they said 500K per pound that you're over. So obviously there was an inclination that Ryan could or would miss weight. So there's that. So we knew Ryan, that part was already documented, that Ryan was probably not at the weight he needed to be, 140. And then we did hear that Ryan was scrambling in the 11th hour, the final hours before the morning weigh-in, because they did a ceremonial weigh-in and then they did a pre-weigh-in. Ryan failed the pre-weigh-in, like the actual official weigh-in, which was in the morning. And before that, the day before, Ryan Garcia was struggling to make that, and Mimo Heredia said that Ryan reached out to him because he was trying to get experts in the field of weight cutting. Ryan has some money to play with, and he was trying to get experts to help him cut the weight. For some reason, I don't know how he got in touch with Scooter. He didn't really reveal that, but Scooter, who's in New York, based out of New York, was the person that he got in touch with, and Scooter admit that he tried to help him lose the weight. So now that part is already official. As far as did Scooter do it and did Scooter taint the supplements, who knows? That is the part that's in question. So I don't know. I think Ryan Garcia has done a very, very good job of making this conspiracy theory / circumstantial case where even if let's say he intentionally cheated and knew he had PEDs in his system, he's creating a patsy that is at least plausible to get fans on his side. So I don't know what happened. Ryan could have cheated and know he was cheating, and then this guy that was brought in on fight week is the fall guy, right? Just like the JFK assassination. And there people say Lee Harvey Oswald didn't act alone, he was the fall guy, he was the patsy, stuff like that. So that's one option. Another option could be Ryan is telling the truth. I don't know. He's saying that the supplements that were given to him were tainted. I don't know who tainted it, or like, because here's the thing. If it's an unsealed supplements and a guy is brought in to help lose weight, who knows who's even around that? You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't even have to be Scooter per se. But what if there were other people who maybe are near Scooter or have access and they wanted to frame Ryan Garcia in the event that he won, which he initially did do and win, and then they laced it. So it's no telling. It's almost like the punch bowl at prom being spiked. If you didn't actually see who did it, then everybody's a suspect almost. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't really know who slipped the Mickey or put roofie or whatever in the punch and spiked the punch if you didn't actually see it. So I don't know. Maybe Ryan intentionally did this and then they just used Scooter as a fall guy, or maybe Ryan's story makes sense. Because one thing I will say, and we're just talking about circumstantial, I'm not pointing the finger at Scooter. I don't know what he did or didn't do. I don't know who had access to his supplies and his supplements, because again, it doesn't have to be Scooter. It could be some other person who had access, who's near Scooter and knew he was assisting Ryan Garcia. I don't know, but I will say this. One thing that has always been a bit weird for me regarding this whole case is that Ryan passed all of his drug tests except for on fight week. That's when he started flagging on fight week. Because I've said this from the jump, that would be officially the hottest time in terms of the most dangerous time to juice. Like in camp, you don't know if it's random blood and urine. You don't know when they're going to pull up. So you have to be on your P's and Q's. But then if they didn't pull up, there's ways to flush it out of your system and masking agents. But on fight week, you know they're going to collect samples, especially post-fight. You know, after the fight, they always collect samples, right? That's pretty customary. So at the end of the day, because I've even seen fighters who've had wars like Ruslan Provodnikov, and his urine looked like burgundy. It looked like wine because he took a lot of body shots. So you know you're gonna get tested to some degree on fight week, which to me, I told you, it's kind of absurd that you would pass all your tests and then you would fail on fight week, which is the hottest spot where you know for sure you're going to be tested at some point during that week. So I don't know what Ryan Garcia did or didn't do. I'm just presenting the case. What he's saying at the very least is plausible if we're being real. And I'm not going to point the finger and say Scooter did or didn't do it. It's not my situation. I wasn't there for it. I don't know the safety and security of the supplements that he brought. Ryan Garcia's team could have done it, and then they knew that if he got caught, you know, they would blame it on the outside person. But the flip side of that argument would be the person, Ryan never failed a drug test in fights like Tank. Like, why wouldn't you cheat to fight Tank, but you're going to cheat to fight Devin Haney, who you had already fought 6 times in the amateurs? So there's big arguments that you can make on both sides, if I'm just being honest, and if you're being honest and realistic. Ryan never failed a drug test for any other fight, Gervonta Davis fight, Duarte fight, none of these other fights. But then he works for one fight with a late, you know, strength and conditioning coach, and then now he flags and pops dirty. Now Ryan Garcia is exposing, and come to find out, this is the same strength and conditioning coach that worked with Zab Judah, and Zab Judah is connected to the Haneys because he's the godfather. Zab Judah had this argument with Ryan Garcia where he kind of checked him for disrespect, and he said, that's my blood, that's my godson. The Haneys, they're family, so I'm gonna back my family. So this whole thing is messy. I told you Haney Garcia was such a circus and such a waste, and it was an awful event, and it was a show. Now you guys truly see it. I told you they should have canceled this fight. It's been nothing but trouble. Chevy Chase. This has just been disastrous from the beginning. It's one big roller coaster ride, and we're still not off. Devin Haney's complaining. People are bashing Devin Haney now because of how bad he looked. Ryan is going in and cussing everybody out and has all these potential conspiracy theories. This whole thing is a sham, and it didn't even do good financially. So what a waste of a fight, and it really truly hurt 2 careers. But let me know what you guys think. You wanted the video, the Scooter video. Enough of you guys left a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Is this plausible what Ryan Garcia is saying, or is he trying to cap? Is he preaching or reaching, and he's trying to cap to save his own face?
When did you take the supplement?
I told you that day.
Because you tested positive both days.
Exactly. Don't you think it would still be in your system? Think with your brain. It would still be in your system no matter what. It's not going to be the next day.
Which supplements were they?
Like I said, I don't know what supplement. Those are his supplements.
So you saying that Scooter gave you something, you don't even know the name of to this day, you don't know what the name of the supplements are.
Those are what the lawyers have, whichever ones that he provided me. He gave me 2 of the ones that he gave me. We sent that to a lab. They tested it, and it was tested with ostarine
What?
in its tablets.
What?
So
Which
thing was tainted.
Which one?
There's no doubt in my mind.
What company? Which one? Which one of the supplements?
Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what it's called. I just told you that. I just told you.
Right, but that sounds like a lie, right?
Why
That
would it
sounds like a lie.
like a lie?
Because what I'm saying is because you've been I'm just asking, because you've been so informative to the people about everything. You would let us know is Scooter the one that slipped the shit on you, or is it this company?
Scooter is the one that gave me the supplements. I'm gonna always stand by the truth. Scooter gave me the supplements. I took the supplements, and then I tested positive. That's it. Point blank period. There's no bigger story. I don't know what happened. It got blown out of proportion.
The supplement he told you, he said
No,
that you're going to use. You're going to use to cut weight.
Nope. He just gave me supplements, and
what was the supplement for, Ryan?
It wasn't for cutting weight. I don't know what he gave me. I'm being real with you. I don't even got to be on this live. I'm being real.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it was.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
I'm a man.
Coming on.
I'm right here. I'm not scared because if you
why
scared,
did you
then
say,
you're lying.
Okay, so why did you say that everyone had contaminated, that Victor, that Bill, that me, that everybody
Because
else
I'm
has
very
something.
skeptical. I'm still to this day I'm skeptical. A man that got that was banned from another sport is helping you out. Devin Haney has and your son
But
has gained. He can lose so much weight, but then gain so much weight and
but
then still fight for
but
12
wait a
rounds.
minute. Is the
That screams
but is
cheating.
the but is the
That screams
but
cheating.
did Scooter bring the shit
But
or
answer
did
the
Victor bring the
question:
shit?
why isn't Devin Haney's record non and void because he went over the legal weight limit that you can gain after a fight.
There's no fucking such
Yeah,
thing as going over
that's what they're saying.
the legal weight limit. Because if
Devin
you go up,
Haney has
Ryan,
been a
how
weight
long?
bully his
Let me
whole
ask you.
career.
Ryan,
Even in
let me
the
ask you this.
amateurs, he was a
Will they
weight bully.
will they give you a chance to lose the weight if you're overweight? Do they give you amount of time?
Yes.
Yes. So why weren't we, if we were a weight bully, why we weren't given time to lose the weight?
Some
Huh?
commissions enforce rules, some don't. I've seen it time and time again. Some enforce rules and some don't. Some turn a blind eye. Hey, Oscar Valdez got popped, and guess what? He got zero suspension. Shane Mosley got popped, zero suspension. Canelo
Mm.
gets popped 6 months. I get popped a year.
You know
So
why? You know why?
it's just
But
different rules. I had a billionth
the
gram.
commission
I
looked
had
up
a.
your
You know how much a
the
billionth gram is, Bill? You could take a little salt,
no.
put it in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and that's what I had in my system.
Hey, listen. If you have a pinch of heroin, is it in your system or not? There's no other way. There's no other way that pinch could get in your system.
Pause. My bad. My bad. I said pause.
Come on,
No
man.
Diddy. My bad. No. I apologize for that. I can apologize for that.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, I'm like, yo, what? When
Yeah.
did we start doing that?
Yeah.
I don't do that, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
men, we're fighters, we're
Yeah.
top pugilists of the world.
Yeah.
I
My
have
bad.
my era, you have your era. We all doing
Yeah.
our thing. You know what
My
I'm
bad.
saying?
Hey.
I
Hey.
respect all y'all
My
young
bad.
fighters, everybody doing their thing. You and Devin had your differences. You had a test that came up. The test came back positive. Devin Haney is my godson.
I know
So
that.
when you look at wait. So when you say, "Oh, I'm taking a side," that's my family, bro. That's my real blood
I
family.
know that. I know that.
So when you see Devin Haney when he was a young kid carrying that belt in the ring,
Yes. Yes.
that's my undisputed titles he was carrying in the ring.
Facts.
So that's real family. You know what I'm saying?
And I
So
respect that.
right. So when you say I'm taking a side, I'm supposed to. If your brother fought, I'm pretty sure you gonna be right there with your brother, right?
No, not if he's lying, bro. I'm sorry. Cain killed Abel. Remember, he was his brother too.
Well, I don't know what y'all feel. I got 10 brothers, and I'm right
I,
there with them every time they go to anything.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love God more than I love. I don't care about
I
blood,
love.
bro. Blood ain't nothing.
Listen, we all
No,
love
no,
God.
no,
Anybody that
but
I tell you I love God.
yeah,
Anybody tell you that.
but blood to me is I don't trust blood, bro. I'm sorry. I don't.
All right, well that's your
So
differences that you had in your life,
hey,
and I'm
so
I'm
somebody
sorry
in
to
your
hear that you have those
family never
situations,
screwed you over.
huh?
So somebody in your family never screwed you over.
Of course, we all had that, but
Okay.
that's here nor there. What I'm coming on here for, Ryan, is talk to you about. I just don't like the disrespect. You can say anything you want to say because this is your mouth. You're a young man. You know, but
Hey, you
I don't
used to
disrespect you, and I
turn up
ask you,
back in the
please,
day. You
huh?
used to turn up back in the day.
Uh, I was a pugilist. I was
Yeah.
competing. I don't compete no more, right? I am retired. I'm a
Yes.
grown man with children. I don't do that. So you never heard me disrespect you not one time, and
And
I ask the same thing back. That's it.
I'm a father with 3 kids. I'm just like, bro. I have responsibilities. I'm not trying to disrespect you. My bad. I'm saying I'm sorry.
All right, that's all good then. You know, everything else with you and Devin, they gotta handle that. Y'all gotta handle that. Listen, Ryan, don't you know I know all about suspension. I've been suspended 3 times in my boxing career.
Yeah,
You took a PEDs and they gave you 1 year. I was defending my father from another fighter coming to the ring, pushing him, and we got into a fight, and they gave me 1 year.
that's
Think
horrible.
about that. I did the
That's
same
horrible.
thing, bro, but I didn't even take shit. I
That's
just was defending and helping my father in the ring, and they was coming at us, and they still gave me
that's
1 year. So I
horrible.
understand exactly what you're saying, but what I don't like is
That's
while
why
I'm on here, bro, huh?
boxing is bullshit.
I understand that. The only reason why I'm on here is the disrespect, bro. You know, anything else you say, I don't
And
care. I
like
don't
I
care about that.
said, I'm sorry. All I
All
can say
right,
is I'm sorry.
that's all we got to say, man. I wish you well in everything that you do, man. You know what I'm saying, and you know, just you know what I'm saying. Let's try to figure it out. and
What's
move
up?
on with life. All right.
All right.
Hey yo, go and get my coin too.
What
ZKO.
the fuck?
Check it out.
All
Check it
right.
out. Let's
Yeah,
go.
go get it.
Solana, ZKO. Let's go.
All right. Love you, bro. All right. Peace.
All right.
Okay. All right. So I don't got nothing to do. I'm not mad at Zab. I'm just mad at the setup. Like, Zab is cool, but I'm mad at the set.